is how we do it.
It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Yeah.
Hey besties, welcome to another video. If you are you're currently on your dating journey, maybe you about to start back dating, maybe you're interested to getting back, throwing your towel in, maybe you got out of a breakup and then you just trying to get more information, so when you are ready to date, well, this video is just for you. If you're new here, I'm your girl Barbie Dior, and I'm so happy that you clicked play. Y'all, honey, I'm gonna let y'all watch a few quick videos to hear these people from TikToker. TikToker, that's what my grandma used to call it, a TikToker, but TikTok. And we gonna come back and we're gonna talk about dating, okay? All right, I'm gonna give you a little advice on my advice on dating, and we're gonna talk a little bit about what we just saw, okay, or what y'all just saw. Anyway, before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, do all the things, and let's get into it. Y'all go watch them videos and come back.
I bet you got all the dudes in your inbox. No, I'm saying we ain't divorced yet, but we sleep on the two different covers. I know we just started talking, but can you send me $20 real quick? I'll pay you back. You finna get in the shower without me?
I'm not even a fan of dating. I don't believe in it. I lean more towards courtship, and there's a major difference. Dating in today's culture is so unhealthy because we all have our own view of what it means and how to go about it. We are all just kind of doing our own thing and hoping we bump into the right person. And even after that, do I cut off the rest of my roster? How soon should sex be a thing? When does it become exclusive? Like, there are so many questions and so many differences of opinion. Whereas courtship is when two people come together and mutually agree to be exclusive to one another and work together towards an expected goal, which is usually marriage. I'm an advocate of clarity and clear direction, and I have vision for whoever my wife will be. And a man with a vision isn't trying to date around, hoping he bumps into the right woman.
Reasons why you are single and miserable. You are doing single all wrong. Number one, you should be dating multiple men. You need to be dating 2 to 3 men baseline, okay? Let me tell you why. POV, you were in a relationship with a guy for 3 years. It didn't work out. It took you 2 years to get over that relationship. When you hit the streets now, baby, you're 5 years in a deficit, okay? You don't even know what you like. You don't even know what's outside. You need to know what you like. They young, they old, they tall, they short. Try your hand at it, baby. You need to go outside. You need to date to learn what you like. The second reason why you need to date multiple men is because it takes the emotional offload off of one particular person, baby. You out here stuck on Kevin. Kevin is a 4. He's doing a whole bunch of nothing, boom, but you stuck. Women's biggest downfall is not being able to control their emotions. If you're having a problem controlling your emotions, read Joyce Meyer's Living Beyond Your Feelings is basically how to control your emotions so your emotions don't control you. Additionally, you're dating in a deficit, you're dating in deprivation, and you're dating in depression. Okay, y'all? Oh my God, I'm so tired of the apps. There ain't no quality men out here. Da, da, da. That's exactly what you're going to attract, baby. When I step out the house, I feel like I smell good, I look good. Okay, and my mentality is that there are abundance of quality people, quality men outside. Okay, and look, hotline blinging. Okay, that is how you have to step outside. So enjoy yourself, have a good time, enjoy the summer, be outside and enjoy your life, and that is exactly what you will attract. Okay,
I remember my grandfather telling me, God rest his soul, before he passed away, that men have 4 different appetites that you have to tend to. He said men are not complicated. He said, I'm just gonna break it down to you. He told me, he said, men have a physical appetite, a visual appetite, a sexual appetite, and an emotional appetite. And for a minute, I really didn't understand it when I was younger, but as I got older, it really started to click. It always stayed with me. He said, physically, you need to make sure that you know how to cook. And if you don't know how to cook, then find out how to cook. And if you can't, then at least have a meal on the stove or in the stove by the time he get there that's warm, especially if that man is taking care of the household. He said it don't take a lot of work. He said it don't. And I watched my grandmother do it. I watched her do it, so I know that I'm capable. He said a visual appetite. He said keep yourself up. He said if you're the only woman that this man is going to be with, at least keep yourself up. He said because men still need to be stimulated visually, so that way they can crave you. He said, and yeah, he said love will still be there. He said, and although your looks will fade, you the one woman that he wants to look at. Give him something, excite him, make him imagine something, tease him, right? And then there's the sexual. My grandfather told me, he said that, yes, visually you can stimulate a man. He said, but don't forget that men are sexual in nature. He said, and so they gonna want to do what they want to do to their woman. You the only woman that he's sleeping with. You the only woman that he desire. Take some time out of y'all day. He said, look, if y'all got to share the responsibilities, share the responsibilities. You both do things in the house so that way when the kids are down, y'all both can bathe and oil each other down and do what y'all need to do. He said, that's gonna help y'all connect. And then last one, he said, men do have an emotional appetite. He said, all men want to feel is appreciated, understood, heard. That's it. He said, just listen to him. You don't got to talk much. Just listen. He always told me that men are not that complicated. He's absolutely right.
To hear this, but sis, if you want a man, you have to go outside. I'm speaking to myself too. He's not gonna find you in your room watching Netflix and scrolling TikTok. Get off of TikTok right now and go outside. You can go to a coffee shop. You could go to the gym. You can take yourself out to dinner. Just get outside.
One thing I wish I knew before I started dating in my early 20s, sis, you'll never have to ask a guy that actually loves or likes you for anything. If you have to beg for romance, dates, reassurance, he's not interested, babe. I would give the same advice to my daughter. You'll never have to beg a man that actually wants to make you happy to make you happy. You're not asking for too much, you're just asking the wrong person.
This is what I wish I knew when I was in my 20s, as a woman who's now in my 30s when it comes to dating. If he does not thoroughly enjoy taking care of you, run. It should turn him on to please you. It should fill his cup to fill yours. If there is any sentiment that you are a burden, a chore, depleting him, what do you bring to the table? Any of that, run. If he does not naturally make you a priority, next. If he has enough time in his day to use the restroom, if he has enough time in his day to eat food, he has enough time in his day to call you, to text you, to get back to you, to prioritize you. People prioritize what they want to prioritize. Someone raised on love cannot date someone raised on survival. Unfortunately, this is especially prevalent in Black communities where people had to grow up raising themselves in really difficult situations. If he does not get therapy and is at a point of healing to the point where he can recognize love and give love and process love, do not waste your time if you are raised on love. You can see a dog on the street, want to take them inside, but they can maul your entire family because they do not understand what love is when you reach out your hand to pet them. If he gets defensive when you express your truth, next. The wrong man will try to make it seem like whatever it is trivial. It does not even matter what it is. He could hurt your feelings because he wrote your name on a card with bad handwriting. It does not matter what it is. If you are feeling a way about it and you cannot talk to him and hear his empathy and compassion, and he does not have to agree to understand. He does not have to agree to show love and care and consideration. If he does not have that level of emotional intelligence and availability, move on. You cannot teach someone that. If he's aggressive with others, he's most likely going to be aggressive with you. If he cannot respect your boundaries, move on. That is a dangerous situation. If he cannot set boundaries with others, move on. This boy will have you feeling like the man in the relationship. If money is the number one metric that matters in his life, move on. You will never come first, and you are going to be seen as an expense. Let me know if I should do a part 2.
I don't give a fuck what no grown man on this app said. They're lying their ass off. If your man likes you, you're in a relationship together, you boyfriend, girlfriend, and he likes you, keyword likes you, he's going to do whatever you say. He's going to do whatever you tell him. He's going to move when you move. I don't give a fuck how broke he is. If he going to make the motherfucking trees shake into some dollar bills fall off. And that's if he likes you. Oh, no, that's just how Jay is. That's how he act. No, that's not how Jay act. That's how Jay act with you because Jay don't fucking like you. Man, we are simple ladies. We are not fucking complicated. Y'all make shit complicated because you want to fix him. And fellas, if you are in that relationship, because I have been in that shit too, where I know for a fact this girl ain't nothing but a chapter in my life. Don't get me wrong. It was a very, very fun or a very enjoyable chapter. That was very fun. But that's not my end game. That's not my fucking wife. So just go ahead and tell her straight up, y'all not trying to date no more. You want to fuck around until your end game wife come along, bro. Stop wasting each other time. Get out that damn relationship. Save y'all yourself some time, stress, and money. And it's that simple. That's how relationships should all go. You like me? He gonna move. He don't like you? He not gonna move. That's men.
I'm kind of embarrassed to admit that I'm dating the right way for the first time in my life. And what I'm realizing is dating, just like anything, is a skill that you kind of have to develop. So let me tell you what I've learned so far. For starters, check your triggers. These men are not your boyfriend. You cannot be out here getting mad when they're not texting you back fast enough and you check their Instagram story and they're out there partying. I think we forget sometimes that our triggers are ours to manage, not somebody else's standard to live up to. So if you find yourself getting triggered, don't act on it. Just text your second string, which leads me to my next point. You gotta date multiple people, sis. Like, it's literally non-negotiable. Reason being, if you're not talking to more than one person, you will get attached to the one person you're talking to. And then your little old feelings gonna be hurt when it don't work out. And honestly, a little healthy competition is a good thing. Now, I'm not saying let them know that there's other dudes in the picture. We're not trying to be childish. But men are not stupid, even though they like to play like they are sometimes. They know that if they ask you to dinner on Friday and you're not free, and they check your story and you ain't posting nothing with the girls, they know you were on a date. And I really feel like we as women kind of get caught up in trying to portray that we're wifey type by not talking to multiple dudes. But baby, trust me, these men ain't got no loyalty to you until they're your boyfriend. And sometimes even after that, they don't. So keep your options open. 3, dating is supposed to be fun. And the second it stops being fun, cut it off. If you're dating somebody and they're not taking you to do the things that you actually enjoy, don't be dating them. You ain't got nothing to prove, and trying to be the cool girl is a scam. Also, I don't care what nobody says, you absolutely teach somebody how to treat you. So any issues that you have, nip it in the bud. Now, I'm not saying be crazy, sis. Like, stay within the confines of a casual thing. But if there's something you don't like, maybe about the way he communicates or something like that, address it so you can save yourself the headache later. Oh, and speaking of saving yourself the headache later, resist that urge to tell that man exactly what you want. Because here's the thing. Let's say you are dating somebody and you decide y'all want to get serious. This man could have been putting on a front the whole time just to get you. A lot of the Dusties will mimic what you want for an extended amount of time. So if you get asked, what are you looking for? I want you to respond with, I'm just having fun right now. I'm sure I'll know when I find it. So that way, when you do find the one, you'll know that he's doing all the things you want him to do because it's in his nature. Also, I could be completely wrong about all this, so don't listen to me. Love you, bye.
So what did y'all think? Which video did y'all like best of it? I would have to say the last video was the best. I feel like she really summed it all up. I really like the male perspective as well. His advice on men, because men are so, I feel like women make this thing about dating and men so hard sometimes because men are so simple. Men are so simple, y'all. Like, they are so simple. If a man like you, baby, it's easy. He finna show you. He finna go over and beyond for you. He's gonna be there for you. He gonna help you with problems. If a man like you, period, he finna help you. If a man help you with a major problem and not have to throw like a couple of dollars to fix a problem, but now really have to help you with a real problem, he care about you. He want to be there. So when you're dating, I was going to call this dating versus courtship, because I think one of the first videos the young man was talking about courtship and stuff like that. So my first advice would be is, when you are dating or you know that you want to date, you got to determine, what are you looking for? Okay, what are you looking for? Are you looking for courting? Because I need to stop saying, oh, I'm dating, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm currently not dating. I really think that January, now I'm open to going on a date. Like, if somebody asks me that I feel like we could see where this can go, then yeah, I'm open for a date. But I'm not like, oh yeah, I'm out here, let's go have fun in the sun together. Like, I'm not her, okay? I realize that I am not ready because I want to court, okay? Like the young man, the courtship, okay? I'm not interested in dating you too. I'm not interested in doing all that. Or dating people for meals, because there's a lot of women out here that date people for meals. Like, I don't want to pay for dinner, so let me answer this dude's inbox and get a free meal out of it. There's people that date like that. I'm not interested in that, baby. I can feed myself, I can clothe myself, I take care of all my bills. I'm looking for a partner, okay? A partner that is healed, that is financially stable and is able to be a stepdaddy. Somebody say amen, okay? Stepdaddy ready, okay? That can teach my boys what it is to be a man, okay? I want my man. Not one that I'm gonna say my man. And two years down the line, 1 week down the line, he gonna embarrass me, okay? No, I don't want none of that. So I would say that I'm ready for courtship, not for just casually dating, okay? But hey, what you got to determine where you at, sis, okay? If you just want a casual date. But I do agree that when you're dating or you're courting, okay, or when you're dating, you need to date multiple people. I'm not saying try to be like sneaky about it, but just let them know, hey, I'm dating. That means that I'm talking to this one, I'm talking to that, because believe it or not, that's what men do all the time. Their options is open because they realize, they'll tell you quick, I'm not married. And y'all, that just happened to be on the ring finger. I'm not married, but they will let you know quickly because they understand, like, baby, it's free for all, baby. I can date her, because I'm not married. And I think women, y'all, we're so loyal with it, okay? We're so locked in and loyal. We meet Tyrone today, and Tyrone is just like, he's a good man. That's my man, and we get locked in. No, you need to, when you're dating, trying to figure out what it is that you want, you need to date multiple men, okay? But once one show you that you really like, okay, once one lock in and show you, okay, then he has the qualifications to be your man, okay, then yeah, then you need to cut ties and everything when y'all have made an agreement that, okay, this is going to be a mutual agreement that, hey, we're working towards more of courtship instead of dating, meaning we're dating to see where this is going to go. Never get with a dude that say, I just want to go with the flow, okay? Any man that tell you we going to the flow, he don't like you, sis. I'm gonna tell you straight up. And if he look at this with you and say, man, she don't know what she talking about, that ain't the one, and you need to run, baby. No man that truly like you or interested for long-term ship, okay, with you, is gonna want to go with the flow, okay? Because going with the flow can mean that he don't get you at the end. If the goal is to get you, and I'm not talking for just sexual gain, I'm talking about to have you in his part of his life, he's not gonna want to go with the flow, baby. He's gonna want to be in a relationship, and he's gonna show you. A man that really wants you, will never leave you in question, okay? And I think that so many people, if you got to look for this man, he not calling you, he not texting, baby, he don't want you, and you need to move on. And don't be like, okay, I'm going through some, fall for that right there, because a man that really wants you gonna come get you, sis. He's not, I don't care what he going through. If he going through it, y'all gonna go through it together. If his mama died or his cat died, or he was going through all this stuff together, you're gonna know, because he's gonna be pulling on you for confidence. He's gonna be pulling on you for conversation. He's gonna be pulling on you for advice. A man that he gonna want you by his side. Y'all know I like to sing and I can't sing, so I'm gonna have to put a little something in it. But he's never gonna want you to be far away, okay? Even if he's sad, he gonna want to come and lay in your lap, okay? So y'all don't fall for these words. I watch and listen to people, and I just be out and about, and I be listening to people conversations on the phone, not meaning to, but if you talk loud enough, I'm tuned in, okay? And sometimes I be wanting to turn it off because I already know what it means. You know what I'm saying? I've already know what it means when you're saying different things. And so last conversation I so happened to listen to in Food Line while I'm shopping and get my groceries. I listen to this young lady. She looks like she's about 25. She's on the phone. Very attractive young lady. Very, very attractive. Very well neat, put together. Very, very attractive young lady. And she's like, I went out with Chris last weekend, and he's a real nice dude. I've been on a couple of dates with him, but he's not really consistent with it. And then he always tell me he want to go with the flow. I wanted to scream to her, honey, Chris don't like you, okay? He busy with Ashley, Monique. He can't focus because he busy with everybody else. He's not interested in what you're trying to. It sounds like you want a relationship. This man want a relations. And so I think that people get captivated with Okay, I met this guy, I like this guy, and now he's not doing what I want. You got to pay attention to what somebody is doing, not just what they're saying. If a person say they like you, they'll show you. If a person want to be with you, they will show you. They might tell you, but they will show you. You will know. You will never have to wonder. You never have to look for him. You never have to question why he ain't text to call you, because a person that want to be for you, he gonna be for you. So you got to put your big girl drawers on, and you got to make up the decision in your mind. What do you want, sis? Sis, what do you want? Do you want a courtship? Then be real when you meet these young men. And don't be telling them, like my good sis said, don't be telling them what you want. Listen to my good sis, what she said. I think our biggest problems, and I've done it a couple of times too, is when I get that favorite question, what do you want? What are you looking for? I say a good man. Then you got the crafty ones. They'll say, okay, so what did that mean to you? What do you think that means? What makes a great man? And just say, I like that theory, but I need more. And then if he asks you, I don't know. I guess you're going to have to show me. Leave it at blank as a mystery. Don't give him the goals or keys to your heart or what you're wanting, because like she said, if that man, okay, if you tell that man, hey, I need a good man, okay, and that's all. A good man is just gonna be a good man, and it don't have to be explained, okay? A good man is just gonna be a good man. Leave it as vague as you want, because you're not gonna see what he really is until you leave it that vague. I just want a good man, okay? A good man, that's it. Now, I really don't care to go in details, and I'm not trying to be mean or nothing like that, but a good man is just gonna do what a good man does, okay? And I know that sounds mean. Some people like, oh, you on a date, you just say that. I just want a good man. That's it. What you looking for? A good man, okay? If he asks you what that means, what do you think a good man is? Like, what do you consider? If somebody asks if you were a man, a good man or a bad man, what would you say? Flip it. Make his question into a question, okay? And see how he thinks. Oh, that sounds good. And say, oh, that sounds good. That sounds nice. But I always leave it as a mystery. And then as y'all grow and develop it, if his goal is to be there and he's just not trying to penny play, is like I say, penny play, like trying to get in your drawers, underwear, whatever you wear. Well, some people don't wear nothing, but trying to see what's under there, okay? If he ain't trying to panty play, you gonna know, because he's gonna be always present and always involved, or try to be, okay? So anyway, those are my free off the brain. Now I have wrote some notes, so let's pay attention, okay? Because I don't want to miss nothing when I'm giving advice. You know, when I do these little, I call them girl talks, or no, this right here is a let's talk about it. But when I'm giving advice, I like to take notes too, because you miss things, and I don't want somebody to watch my video and they need this information and I forget it. So baby, honey, eat it. Hopefully from my little free advice that you get something from that, and maybe for my little actually thought out advice you get something from that. But I just want that this generation of women in 2025 to just understand you are the prize, sweetheart, and you stop giving people the plays, baby. Stop telling these men what you want so they can pretend to be that, and then you're in this cycle over and over again. You meet Tyrone, you tell Tyrone exactly what you want. Tyrone be just that for about a week or two, maybe a month or something like that, and then Tyrone leave, and now you with Steve, now you with Mary, now you with Monique, now you with Chris. Cause you know how some people is. If that don't work, so let me go over here and try over here, or that don't work. Now you with Chris. Now you with Steven. Oh, I done said them people again, but it's more than one Steven and Chris. Now you with Marcus. And you know, you don't want to keep going through this cycle, because what's going to happen is with each person, you're going to lose value. Okay? Over time. Okay? And when your husband finally do find you, God knows what do you have left to give? Because if it's not working and you're not getting things, you're learning more hurt, more pain, more trauma. You're adding all this stuff. So at some point, you have to take a break. See, I'm in my season right now. I am now. Everybody's different, and people been telling me, you know, there's a celibate, and I be telling everybody I'm celibate, and that means it's just not abstaining further, and there's an abstinence, and I might have to put across the thing. I am abstaining. Okay, we said that, right? from having sex because I feel like that my body is a temple, okay? And I feel like he don't deserve it. He don't deserve it. He don't deserve it. She don't. I feel like they don't deserve it. I feel like the person that's gonna be permanent, okay, and we're gonna work together through life to figure out they are the person that deserves it. The one that wanna lock it down, put a ring on the finger, and make me wanna put a ring, make me wanna marry. I might not need to use her because her marriage don't look healthy. Anyway, we gonna leave Rashida where she is. But put them on and make you wanna marry me. I put it on the make. You know, I had to add a little something. Put it on the make it on. I ain't putting on nobody to make them wanna marry me. They're gonna marry me based upon my personality. They're gonna base upon me about my presence, my energy. They're gonna base upon that because they're not gonna have nothing else to go off of. Okay. Now I might do a little lip locking, little hugs, we can hold hands, but I'm done giving my body away to please a man, but instead of the man, because they don't have, these men y'all dealing with, they don't got a heaven and hell to sing you do, but he can sing it. So baby, I ain't trying to play with him. Y'all, we getting signed. You might don't believe in all this stuff, but there's too many signs out here that the earth is about soon to the end. If you don't believe in that stuff, I'm sorry, I ain't trying to scare nobody, but you better read your Bible. Too much stuff happened that's in the Bible for it not to be real. Now, too much stuff is happening, okay? And so my thing is, this is just what I believe in. You can believe in what you want to believe in. And I ain't trying to project on you, but this is what I believe. And with me having this faith and this belief, you know what I'm saying? I just can't be out here throwing that cat, okay? And for me, I can't talk about you, but my cat is deadly. And the reason why I say my cat is deadly, meow, like anytime I've ever broke up with a man, it never ended good, okay? And it could because I dealt with some unhealed men, but it never ended good. Like property get damaged, police got to go away. I just feel like it's deadly and I need to keep it to myself, okay? Because anybody tell you, hey, I'm done with you and you vandalize everything, happened twice or three times to me. Yeah, she need to stay where she is. She just, and when I've learned from my experience, y'all had ate me a little Scooby snack before I start. From my experience, it's safer for me to keep her to herself. Okay, she need to stay and behind closed doors, zipped up, because nobody right now is acting crazy. I'm at peace and I'm okay. Okay, all right. Nobody's acting crazy because I said I'm leaving. I'm done. You don't make me happy. No, I'm done. Because me, I'm gonna cut off quick. Like I'm not gonna stay in something I'm not happy in. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to let's work together and fix it. I'm gonna see what you gonna do, and then if you don't, baby, I'm out. Like I cut ties quick. And see, you were playing, and now your little heart in it, and now you thinking about what I did to you, and you don't want nobody else to have it, and now you flipping out. Like I don't got time for that. I'm done with those seasons. Okay, the next man that dip his straw in me, that's what I like to call it. Dip his straw in me, he gonna be my man, and y'all gonna see him. He gonna be in the background. When I go on these days in my life, he gonna be in the background just talking, just happy, just giggling like a schoolgirl, okay? Babe, let me show you this. That's all you gonna hear. Babe this, babe that, babe this, babe. Hey, YouTube. Yes, I'm gonna have private ready, honey, ready for the camera. Do you hear me? Hey, YouTube. But I also want him to kind of be nonchalant about it, like, hey, y'all, what's up? And, babe, let me show you this, though. Like, I just, this dating thing can get crazy is all I'm trying to say, because I'll go on a tangent, but y'all, you are the prize at the end of the day, and don't waste your time. Once somebody show you the sign that they don't like you for real, don't try to make excuses for a man, because a man is going to go after one. Y'all, how many times have you seen the ugliest man you ever seen in your life, and then his female is gorgeous? Because men don't settle. They don't, baby. They don't. They know what they want and they go after it. Okay? You should do the same, queen. If you know what you want, why you wasting your time with Tyrone? When Tyrone ain't consistent, he not doing what he's supposed to. He can barely help you do anything. Baby, leave him alone. Cut ties, baby. Sometime, baby, you're gonna have to learn how to be alone in a season and work on you, because once you heal, you even attract different people. Like right now, I attract so many different people. Baby, my value done went up because I'm taking this time off. I'm letting my body heal. I'm letting my mind heal. I'm letting my heart heal, you know? And I'm telling you, the men that I attract now, they're even elevated in consciousness now. Like when I hold conversation with people, like I was at, dating can be confusing sometimes, but know that a man that truly wants you, he gonna come get you, and he's not gonna leave you in confusion. If you're anything from the devil, let's just put it in that perspective, will bring confusion. Anything sent by God will give you peace. Okay, and that's how I'm gonna sum that up. But let's go over the paperwork. Number one, set your standards. Don't lower them. Make a list of non-negotiables. Okay, you either can make that list in your head or you can put it on paperwork, baby. Respect, honesty, communication, ambition. That might be your list. Okay, I don't know how it is. Okay, for me, respect, honesty, loyalty, and you know what I'm saying, like communication, baby. If you ain't got that communication, baby, if you don't even like talking for real, we might can't be together. Like, I'm not a person that want my man sitting there talking to me for 10 hours, like, you know what I'm saying? But baby, when I'm having a difficult time, I want to be able to confide in you. And if I can't confide in you, I don't know if we could do this thing called life. Because if I'm having a hard day, I need to be like, babe, this and that happened. You know what I'm saying? What did you think I did wrong, or how do you think I should have handled this? I need to be broken with you. I need to be able to come to you and really express myself. I need to, if somebody make me mad to the point I'm in tears, that I can come and just walk to you and hug you, and that hug just do something to me. Y'all ever experienced that? I've been with a man that brought me so much peace that in his very presence, y'all, if you never experienced that, I wish that on you right now, whoever is watching this. If you've never experienced love, real love, I pray that love and divine love come to you, and that you'll get to experience the type of love that the Lord created for you to experience. Because if you ever experienced that, baby, if you ever truly experienced that, and see me, I experienced it and didn't appreciate it like a fool, baby, young, dumb. Y'all, caramel milk. Let me turn this on, baby, because I done got hot, okay? But what I'm trying to really say to you, baby, real love and somebody that really care about you, they make you feel safe. They make you feel comfort, and they make your life easier, okay? That's how you know, okay? But we're talking about dating, okay? So, like I said, when you're dating, set your standards and don't lower them, okay? If someone doesn't meet them, don't try potential. Like, don't look at him and be like, oh, he can work on it. No, accept them for who they are, okay? All right, we ain't looking for no potential. We looking for him, okay? All right, so if someone doesn't meet you, don't try potential them into the person you want. Example, if consistency is important to you, don't entertain someone who disappears for days and then come back acting like nothing happened. Baby, no, we don't want him. Number 2, pay attention to patterns, not words. Anyone can say, I care about you, okay? Or I'm serious about this. But do they call when they say they will? Do they make time for you even when they're busy? Example, if someone says they want a relationship but avoids introducing you to their friends or family after months, the pattern is showing you that they're not serious as they claim, okay? Baby, I told you. You can listen to what they're saying, but action tells you everything, okay? Number 3, protect your energy. Your peace is priceless. For if every time you deal with a person you feel anxiety, insecurity, or drained, it's a sign that they're taking more than they're giving. Example, if you're consistently questioning whether they like you, or you cry more than you smile when thinking about them, that's not love. It's stress disguised as connection, okay? So, baby, if you're crying anyway, baby, please cut ties, baby. You don't deserve not a tear All you need is happy tears, okay? Happy tears, because this man is just so unbelievable. You can't believe that he is doing all this and that you care so much, baby. But if you're crying because he's worrying you, stressing you out, baby, let him go. You are worth more than that, okay? There's peace on the other side of this frustration. Number 4, red flags aren't pink, okay? Don't romanticize bad behavior or excuse it because you like someone. Control jealousy, lack of effort, or disrespect are not quirks. They're warnings, okay? Listen to the warning, baby. Save yourself the trouble, okay? Example, if they get angry when you spend time with friends or try to guilt trip you into doing what they want, that's not cute, okay? That's what is it? Possessiveness. Oh, I can't talk, Lord. Look, I know that the Lord had called me to give advice, but baby, sometimes I be like, Lord, G, you know I can't talk. You know I can't talk. I need Aaron, because baby, I'm Moses. I can't talk for real. But somebody gonna hear what I'm saying. That's possession, okay? Somebody trying to own you, control you. It's toxic, and you don't need it in your life, okay? Number 5, keep your independence. A healthy relationship is 2 whole people coming together, not one person losing themselves in another. Keep your hobbies, goals, and circle alive, okay? Examples, don't cancel your workout class, your girls' night, or personal goals just to fit into their schedules. If they truly care, they'll support your independence. And I feel like I've said this before, okay? Number 6, self-love comes first, baby. The way you love yourself sets the tone for how others treat you. If you don't respect your time, boundaries, and emotion, others won't either. Example, before saying yes to someone, ask yourself, am I saying yes because I want to, or because I'm scared they'll leave if I don't, okay? That one, number 6 was self-love comes first. Number 7, don't ignore effort, okay? And this is the last one, y'all. Someone who generally wants to be with you will show it. Love doesn't leave you confused. I done told you that. Love don't have you just like, what in the world is going on? Why he this way one day, he that way this one day. He said he liked me. Now I don't know if he liked me. Now I'm crying tears. What's going on? He said he want me. I ain't met his mama yet. His brother told me he was with Keisha last weekend. Like, that's confusion, baby. And baby, if he the real deal, that ain't it, okay? So it leaves you, okay. Let's go back. Love doesn't leave you confused. It leaves you secure. Example, if they remember little things about you, make an effort to check in, prioritize and seeing you, that's real effort. If you're constantly chasing them down for attention, it's not, okay? The bottom line is, dating isn't about proving you're worthy. It's about seeing if someone deserves access to you, okay? That's all dating is. I meet this person takes me out, we conversate. What is the conversation about? We're talking about life. We're talking about different things. And we're seeing if we can do this thing called life together. And then after we meet, we go on a couple of outings, okay? We both determine whether we want to continue to make this. We're not saying, hey, we're going to see what happens or going to the flow. When you hear people talk like that, you know it's time to go. They're playing, okay? Somebody that's truly committed to the dream of wanting to know you, wanting to build with you, they're gonna let you know their words and their actions is gonna connect, okay? Like Lego blocks, baby. It's gonna connect, okay? Like fingertips together, baby. It's gonna connect and it's gonna be tight. You're not gonna be left confused, wondering, figuring out what's going on, okay? You're not gonna be, I flirt with this man, why he didn't flirt back. You're not gonna be left confused like that, okay? You're gonna know that man gonna see you and he gonna want you and he gonna be intrigued by you, and you ain't gonna have to do these fancy things to keep him, because anything that can't come with you, he gonna want to be a part of. Anyway, I love y'all so much. That is the end of what I got. Dating can be confusing, but baby, if you take your time and you do it right, baby, you'll be surprised how it can end and how you can unfold a new chapter in your life. And that's called being with your man. I keep pointing to this ring. Maybe somebody about ready to put something on my hand. Put a ring. I better get a man first though, okay? And I know a lot of people like, how can somebody single give dating advice? Baby, prior to this YouTube, baby, I was married for 6 years, baby. And prior to that, baby, I've had a man all my whole entire life. I know how to get a man, keep a man, be with a man. the reason why I ain't got no man right now, cause I left. I left and I ain't looked back. Okay, I chose me. Okay, so trust me, I'm not one of those people that give dating advice that don't know what I'm talking about, baby. I've been in the trenches. I know I've been through good relationships, bad relationships, and baby, when I tell you, men are so serious. And my best friend was a man for years and years and years and years and years, and I got so much from him. And he was one of them men that was just a good man, okay? And he gave the best advice, baby. I had to cut ties because the man started liking me. Why you just won't be my friend? But anyway, it's story time coming. Y'all just gotta keep watching. Anyway, I love you so much for clicking play. I hope that this video motivates somebody to date, to get out there again. Don't be shy, baby. Prep yourself up. I think the young lady gave good advice where her daddy told you all the tips or whatever. Men are very simple, baby. Make sure you look good, baby. Make sure you smell good, look good, give him something good. Make sure that man eats, okay? Don't everybody in the house gotta eat. Some people make it so much, oh, I don't want to be the woman that cooks all the time, okay? Well, develop a plan that work for you, okay? Develop in my house when I was married. I didn't cook all the time. I did not. We made a routine that worked for us. 3 days out of the week I cooked. 3 days out of the week he cooked. Then 1 day out of the week, guess what? We went out to eat. That worked for us. So don't get captivated on roles or nothing. Like, a good man is gonna make your life easier, and he's gonna be willing to work with you, okay? A good man gonna take stress off of you, okay? All right. So that's if you're looking to date or have a courtship instead of just out here just picking up. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you want first. That's what it begins with, sis. Knowing what you want, locking in, okay? And stop making these crazy lists. Because some of them men, y'all be having 25 things on the list. Baby, that man ain't gonna never be. Because nobody is perfect, okay? Make you a list about 6 things that you want, okay? And stick and lock in. And whenever somebody show you those things, at least if they show you 5 of them, baby, you know, lock in with that man. If that man is doing what he's supposed to be doing as a man, handling things, man, lock in, okay? Stop being so picky too. I gotta tell some of y'all, because some of y'all want stuff that you ain't even that, okay? Sus, y'all be giving these men a hard time. You want this man to be one of the 1%ers making millions and millions of dollars, baby, you ain't got $2.50 in your savings account, baby. I love you, bye. But anyway, lock in about 5 or 6 things that you want, and then, you know what I'm saying, once you find that, baby, stop playing games with that man and go and lock it down, okay? Like Chris Brown. I like to say lock it down like Chris Brown, because you know he got a song called Take Me Down, I Really Want to Take It Down. Anyway, if you've been listening this far, I want y'all to drop me some roses in the comments. Drop some roses. If you really locked in, I want to see some roses in the comments. Anyway, I love y'all. I hope that you learned something, and I just want to jab, because girl, you know I like to talk. But anyway, but I hope that you learned something. If you didn't learn something to me, I hope that you learned something from the list and the lineup. I hope you learned something, baby. And if you did learn something, tell me what you learned in the comments. Anyway, I love you, bye. Make sure you like, comment, share, and if you new here or you been coming back and you ain't hit that subscribe, baby, why? Baby, why? Anyway, I love you, bye. Hit that subscribe button on your way out, and make sure y'all check out my descriptions, baby. A girl done wrote her little book, baby. You in your killing journey and you trying to go to your next level, baby. I'm not gonna be one of them ones that try to oversell my book, baby. Go read it, okay? It ain't that much, okay? Support a single mama. Anyway, I love you, bye. See y'all on the next one, and also go to my website and get you something cute, girl. Anyway, see you on the next video. Hope your day's amazing, maybe your night, whenever you tune in. I know that you're on your right track on this dating thing, and if you're not, baby, maybe you learned some tools in this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.